So how certain is this?
There's 100% certainty.
Call it 70% and let's move on.
I know.
Has Meryl Streep just exposed Blake Lively's shocking plot to erase her from her own movie? Whispers of a ruthless Hollywood scheme are blowing up, and the rumored details of how Blake allegedly tried to steal Meryl's spotlight are beyond wild. Buckle up, this is gonna be a crazy ride. Here's the bombshell that's got Hollywood buzzing. Blake Lively's team allegedly pulled a ruthless move to gut Meryl Streep's starring role in a Netflix blockbuster. Word on the street is they didn't just tweak the script, they slashed Meryl's part to ribbons, turning her Oscar-worthy lead into a glorified cameo.
Well, I'm not the type of actor who can, act without producing.
Can you imagine? Meryl Streep, the queen of cinema, sidelined like some rookie? Insiders are whispering this was no accident. It felt like a calculated betrayal, a power grab to thrust Blake into the spotlight. Picture this. A gritty, soul-crushing drama crafted for Meryl's genius, meant to leave audiences wrecked.
Meryl Streep, the Iron Lady. Meryl Streep in Kramer vs. Kramer.
Marvelous Meryl Streep.
But Blake's camp? They allegedly demanded rewrites to make her character the beating heart of the story, leaving Meryl's role a hollow shell. The nerve! Sources say the set was electric with tension. Crew members couldn't believe Blake's team had the guts to mess with a legend. It's like trying to outshine the sun. They didn't just shift the focus, they tried to erase Meryl's legacy from a film built for her. And the kicker. These whispers paint Blake as the mastermind, hungry to cement herself as Hollywood's next big thing, no matter who she had to step over. Shocking, right? But hold up. That's not even the wildest part of this Hollywood showdown. Let's rewind to late 2022, when Netflix dropped a bombshell project that had Hollywood drooling. This wasn't just any film, it was a gut-wrenching psychological drama built from the ground up for Meryl Streep. Picture her as a war journalist, scarred and morally torn, carrying the weight of secrets that could break your heart. The script? Penned by a Pulitzer-winning playwright who knew Meryl's genius could make it sing. The director? A canned darling ready to shake up the game. And then there was Blake Lively, cast as Meryl's unhinged protege, a wild card meant to spark chaos and steal a few scenes. This movie was the one to watch. Oscar buzz was already crackling before a single frame was shot. Industry insiders called it a lock for awards season, the kind of film that could cement legacies. Netflix poured millions into it, hyping a dual-lead masterpiece that would showcase Meryl's unmatched depth and Blake's raw energy. It was prestige on steroids, a collision of old-school artistry and new blood ambition. Everyone thought this was Meryl's next big triumph, with Blake along for the ride. But something went seriously wrong, and the cracks started showing fast. Here's where the drama explodes. Rumor has it Blake Lively didn't just play her part, she clawed her way to a producer credit and started throwing her weight around like a Hollywood heavyweight. Insiders whisper her team wasn't content with Meryl Streep owning the spotlight, so they allegedly pushed for script changes that flipped the entire film upside down. Meryl's role, that raw, soul-shattering war journalist, sliced and diced into a hollow backdrop for Blake's character, now rewritten as the story's shining savior. Crew members reportedly noticed the vibe shift. Gone was the gritty depth, replaced by a glossy redemption arc tailor-made for Blake's Instagram aesthetic. But it gets bolder. Whispers say Blake's camp didn't stop at the script. They leaned hard on Netflix's marketing, demanding promos that hyped her as the star, relegating Meryl's name to fine print. One source claimed it was like watching Meryl's legacy get airbrushed out of her own movie. The set buzzed with shock. How do you sideline Meryl Streep? Yet Blake's team allegedly kept pushing, turning a Streep masterclass into a Blake Lively showcase. Ballsy or straight up ruthless? You decide, but here's where it gets crazier. And now, the jaw-dropping twist that left Hollywood reeling. Meryl Streep didn't just step back, she walked away from the Netflix film entirely. Netflix tried to spin it, tossing out a flimsy scheduling conflicts excuse, but insiders are spilling tea hotter than a summer blockbuster. They claim Meryl felt utterly sidelined, her legacy trampled by Blake Lively's relentless power plays. Imagine that, Meryl Streep, the untouchable icon, pushed out of her own movie. Sources whisper she saw the writing on the wall, her role gutted, the script warped, Blake's face plastered across every promo. Did she scream? Did she feud? Nope. Meryl didn't need to. She just left silent as a shadow, her exit a masterclass in class. While Blake's team was busy rewriting history, Meryl was already plotting her next move, a gritty, buzzworthy project with none other than Florence Pugh, the darling of raw, real cinema. That's right, Meryl didn't waste a second crying over spilled scripts. She pivoted to a film that's already sparking Oscar whispers, proving she's still the queen who calls the shots. Meanwhile, Blake's left holding the bag, with rumors swirling that her bold moves might have backfired. Insiders say the industry's buzzing with shade. Some producers are reportedly giving Blake the cold shoulder, while Meryl's star burns, brighter than ever. It's like watching a chess game where Meryl checkmated without lifting a finger. Was this the ultimate Hollywood power move, or did Blake push too far? One thing's clear, Meryl didn't need to fight to win. But hold up. The fallout from this rumored clash didn't stop there. Now, let's turn up the heat on this Hollywood firestorm because the whispers are getting louder. Word on the street is Blake Lively's not just facing a few raised eyebrows, she's staring down a full-blown industry backlash that could torch her career. Insiders are buzzing that by 2025, Blake's Golden Girl glow is fading fast. Some say top producers are slamming the brakes on her projects, with one source spilling, "Studios are cooling on Blake. Too much drama, not enough trust." Can you believe it? The woman who once charmed her way into every blockbuster is reportedly struggling to get a green light. And it's not just talk. Whispers of lawsuits piling up are painting a grim picture. Sources claim Blake's caught in a legal mess, with industry players questioning her behind-the-scenes moves. One insider even hinted she's burned bridges with people who don't forgive. It's like Hollywood's elite are quietly closing ranks, leaving Blake out in the cold. But here's the kicker. While Blake's scrambling to dodge the fallout, Meryl Streep, she's untouchable, floating above the chaos like the legend she is. Her silence is deafening, a weapon sharper than any clapback. Meryl didn't need to spill tea or throw shade. She let her work do the talking. That Florence Pugh project we mentioned, it's not just another gig. It's a raw, dialogue-heavy drama that's already got critics whispering about Oscar gold. Meryl handpicked Pugh, a rising star known for keeping it real, and the industry's eating it up. One source gushed, "Meryl's proving she doesn't need Netflix or flashy PR. She's the blueprint." The contrast is stark. Blake's fighting to stay relevant, while Meryl's booking roles with the kind of ease that screams power. Some even say this rumored clash has flipped the script on Blake's image. Once the darling of red carpets, now she's dodging whispers of being too ambitious or opportunistic. A crew member from the Netflix set allegedly said, "Blake wanted to be Meryl, but you can't fake that kind of legacy." Ouch. And the industry's taking notes. Rumors are swirling that casting directors are passing on Blake for prestige roles, favoring actresses with less baggage. Meanwhile, Meryl's name is still the golden ticket, pulling in top talent and directors without breaking a sweat. It's like Blake tried to climb the throne, only to slip and fall in Meryl's shadow. Social media's ablaze too. TikTok creators are stitching clips of Meryl's old speeches, calling her the queen who never bows, while Blake's fan accounts are oddly quiet. One ex-post summed it up. Blake's team thought they could outplay Meryl Streep? Big mistake. But here's where it gets juicy. Some insiders claim Blake's team is in panic mode, pushing lifestyle collabs and fluffy PR to distract from the heat. Yet the rumors keep piling up, with whispers of more industry heavyweights distancing themselves. Did Blake's bold move backfire so hard it's rewriting her Hollywood story? Or is this just a bump in the road? One thing's clear, Meryl's. Silence isn't just classy, it's a power move that's shaking Tinseltown. So who really came out on top in this rumored showdown? Let's get real for a second. This rumored clash between Meryl Streep and Blake Lively isn't just gossip. It's a full-on collision of Hollywood's soul. On one side, you've got Meryl, the gold standard, a woman who's spent decades crafting art that hits you right in the chest. She's the queen of restraint, leaving raw, honest stories without ever chasing headlines. Meryl doesn't need to clap back or trend on X. Her work screams louder than any PR stunt. Think about it. From Sophie's Choice to The Iron Lady, she's built a legacy that's bulletproof, untouchable, rooted in pure authenticity. She's the artist who reminds us why we love movies, who makes every role feel like a piece of her soul. And then there's Blake Lively, the golden girl of glamour, a master of the red carpet and curated Instagram vibes. Rumors paint her as Hollywood's hustler, always angling for the spotlight, her ambition burning brighter than her talent. Whispers say she's less about the craft and more about the brand. Polished photo ops, wellness collabs, and a carefully sculpted image that screams, "Look at me," where Meryl builds characters. Blake's allegedly building empires, chasing that A-list crown with every move. It's like watching old Hollywood's quiet power square off against new Hollywood's flashy hustle. Meryl's legacy is a monument, carved from years of showing up and delivering, no drama required. Blake? She's the sparkler, dazzling but fleeting, with whispers of overreaching threatening to dim her shine. This rumored Netflix showdown feels like a crossroads. Artistry versus ambition, depth versus dazzle. Did Blake think she could outmaneuver a legend like Meryl and come out on top? Or is she just playing the game Hollywood demands? Meryl's silence feels like victory, a reminder that true greatness doesn't need a megaphone. But Blake's bold moves, they've got people talking, questioning if she's a visionary or just another starlet who flew too close to the sun. It's a tale of two Hollywoods, and we're all left wondering, who really owns the throne? So, what do you think? Alright, let's stir the pot. Did Blake Lively really think she could outshine Meryl Streep and walk away unscathed? Or was this just a ballsy power grab gone wrong? Whispers say she tried to steal Meryl's crown, but was it a genius move to cement her A-list status? Or a career-killing misstep that's got Hollywood slamming doors in her face? This is your chance to spill your take. Did Blake cross a line, trying to dim a legend's light? Or is she just playing the cutthroat game Tinseltown demands? Drop your hottest opinions in the comments. I'm dying to see who's Team Meryl and who's riding for Blake. And if you're as obsessed with this drama as I am, smash that like button and let's keep the convo going. Before we wrap, stick around for one last twist you won't see coming. So here's the question that's haunting Hollywood. Will these explosive whispers about Blake Lively's alleged plot to erase Meryl Streep burn her career to ashes? Or just flicker out like another Tinseltown scandal? Did Blake's bold gamble against a legend like Meryl rewrite her future in neon lights? Or cast her into the shadows of her own ambition? The mystery lingers, a riddle wrapped in stardust, leaving us all wondering if Blake can claw her way back, or if Meryl's silent victory will echo forever. Let that sink in. And if this drama's got you hooked, smash that subscribe button for more Hollywood secrets. Next up, we're diving into another star's shocking clash. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.